Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. The last live stream for this week. So tomorrow, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday will not have any live stream, including the Daily Crypto Plan will be off. So I'll still be around on Discord, on Twitter from time to time, but I have the holidays and I don't want to, not to say work. I don't want to live stream. I don't want to pay attention to the market in my holidays. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning. Hopefully we have sound and image. Someone please tell me in the chat so we can start with Bitcoin. Our favorite chart. Anyone? All good? Thank you. So, Bitcoin, CME chart, daily time frame. Well, we're above 69. That's good. Look at it. Range. Look left. What's happening? Everyone becomes bullish. The war is over. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I don't believe nothing. Can we push higher? 76, 75, 76, maybe even higher to maybe 80k? Possible. But please tell me, it's a good idea for me to long here? At this moment here, where I should put my stop loss? What is my risk reward? Everyone is on the same side of the trade, no? The war is over. We'll go to the moon until the harsh reality will hit. Yeah? How much time it takes to the reality to hit? Well, couple of weeks, couple of days. Even if the war is over, the damage is done. You have to understand that. If you want to go deeper and understand why, how much time takes for the oil to reach from the Iran, Iraq, and that area to Europe or to other areas, you'll understand what I'm saying. Yeah, how fast a tank of oil will reach from Iraq to Europe, for example. Anyone knows how much time? Couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. You'll understand. Anyway, now what do we have here? Initial reaction, good. Yeah, we're going to the moon. We SFU this level. But if Paul J, stupid trader, will do something like this. This is the swing high, no? And this is the swing low. Look what we just did. Can you see it? On daily chart, I didn't change anything. I could see it with the naked eye. I don't need the fib to draw the fib there. So, SFU, short reload zone. It's a good area here for me to long? No. Is this candle actually needs a retest? Exactly in the middle, 50% of it at least. Some people will say, yes, especially ICT people will say, well, yeah, at least 50%. Well, there you go. So, for me, people, it's impossible to be bullish here in this area. I could become bullish if the market will break out and then will retest and then will touch a pump chaser zone and will do something. But at the breakout, no. I saw some people saying about this W, daily W. We spoke about this W. It's a nice W. The neckline, it's where a neckline, a strong neckline should be. And you can see we accepted above. Was an easy trade to take? No. If you took it, make it risk-free. I took the long here? No. I don't consider that it's a good environment or a good area to do something. If you want me to long, you need to sweep some liquidity. SFU setups from the SFP levels. If you want me to short, well, SFU some levels. We just did. Look at it. Yeah. I even posted last night about that. On lower time frame, I said, I tried the scalp here and I said, well, the next level is 72. That doesn't mean the market touches this area and dumps like crazy. But guess what? This candle needed a retest. Now this candle needs a retest. 69 is like a magnet. So I will stay with my view about the market. My view about the market is that we can fuck around and we'll fuck around like here. For the moment, nothing changed. Look at it. Look at this OBV. This OBV looks strong for you? You remember this bearish RSI here? Let's look at CME chart. Let's change to CME. Let's see what we have. What we just created here at 69. Anyone knows? This is called a gap. Look at this one. This is called a gap. On daily still opened. This is 67. Look at the SFU levels on CME. You'll understand they are really important. So, it's not as easy to convince me that, well, we'll go to the moon, happy campers, let's dance, let's long, let's go to the moon. We have to be better than that, people. You'll see 90% of the people will do that. Happy dancing, we'll go to the moon. And then, when the harsh reality will hit, well, what happened? What happened? Well, you just lost some money or more than you can afford. Slow and steady, people. So, either this chart, either the other one, you can see here. On this one, we even have the bearish divergence. This level, $69,300, is like a magnet. We can SFU the highs, okay, then I'll short. We SFU'd here, yes. I shorted a little bit. If this one will fail, so be it. If this one will go there, close the gap and then dump, and maybe I'll not be able to short properly, doesn't matter. I'll find a different way to trade. We can go and close this big gap on CME. Well, look at how big it is. Probably 90% chances that at some point in time we'll go there and we'll close that gap. To close that gap means 84 has to be on closed above. So on daily time frame we need a candle close above 84K. It's possible, it's probable, it's not possible. We can do that and then dump like a hammer? Yes. But at the moment, people, I'll say it again because I see a lot of emotions outside of Crypto Traders Arena. In Crypto Traders Arena, people know what to do. But outside of it, I see a lot of people happy camping, happy campers, let's sing, let's long, let's make money. We are going to the moon. Come on. You have to be better than that. That's Bitcoin on daily. Let's take a look at Ethereum. A bit weaker, but same. Look at this big gap. It's possible to fill that gap. Probable to fill that gap sooner than later, but sooner means probably this year, not tomorrow. If you look at the structure here, well, look at this high here. Look at this low and tell me this is not a big range overall. And we are just fucking around. Let's see the OBV. Is this OBV happy? Is this OBV strong? Well, you tell me. Now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, we talked about. Let's take a look at ES. Yesterday, Monday, I said, if we're lucky, we're rejecting from this level, we'll bounce all the way up in the short 3 low zone. We reached that area, people. We reached that area. What I said yesterday about that level. What I said 2 days ago about short 3 low zone here. What do we usually say about short 3 low zone? To be happy camper, clap your hands and to the moon. I don't think so. So, use a bit of money to protect your spot bags on traditional market. If you have stocks, if you have something else, if you know what I mean. Yeah, protect your capital. If you are a sharp trader, well, I think this area is good, damn good to hunt short ideas. Maybe it's just me, and maybe we'll really this time is different and we'll go to the moon. That's why our best friend will help us out. We have stop losses. But don't tell me to be bullish here. Please don't. By the way, we have a gap here. Look at it. This is a gap. If we close around here or close positive, this will be a gap. Tomorrow we'll know. Yeah, I have to. Thank you. Thank you though for the reminder, Bukur. Thank you. So, short reload zone is for short ideas. Shark, it's always a good idea. Always a good idea doesn't mean 100% win rate. No, means that if you play shark setup 100 times, you'll be profitable overall. Yeah, at least 40%, let's say 50% of the time the shark will fail. But when the shark will provide a win, that's good enough. Okay. So that's yes. Gold. Well, it's not strange. Yes is risk on. Yeah. Bitcoin is risk on. And they are pumping. Everyone is thinking happy camper. But gold, which is risk off, is also pumping. What? Well, how is it? It's risk off? It's risk on. It's fear or it's greed. Because when gold is pumping, usually it's about fear. It's about risk off, about protecting what you have, not about getting greedy. Gold has a meet with 5K level. Maybe even higher, who the fuck knows. But if you see this level failing, or if you see in the short reload zone, you should know what to do. Silver, all over the place. W breakout retest. I think we can push higher, but I don't want to trade silver at the moment. Mr. Royal, yesterday, 2 days ago, when everyone said that we'll go to the moon, I said, watch out for the SFU. Remember, don't long in the short reload zone. Short reload zone is called short reload zone for a reason. News, dump. I believe the news? No. Even if we'll stop firing for, I don't know, a couple of days, that doesn't mean it's over. What is my location? Well, bad. We are in the middle of everything again. No, not good enough. Shark is always a good idea. Look at it. You are risk-free with shark if you took it. Now, if it's real, let's dump to this area. 72, 68, close this gap, make a W. This scenario. Here in the middle of nowhere, don't touch it. I don't know. If you are a scalper, you know what to do. You don't need me to tell you where to enter long or short. So that's the overview, people. That's the higher time frame. We are still in a range. We are still not doing anything special. Total market cap is still there. Look at it. Can we bounce? Can we go to 2.8? Possible. But when we see a breakout in a range, what do we say about it? That's the real question here. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Formed a nice W, breakout retest. For the moment, 003 level hold, like a nice support. And we are trying to do kind of a cup and handle here. And push higher to test 0034. The area where I said I want an YAM, and it's possible to bounce there and then dump like crazy. Guess what will happen when Ethereum versus Bitcoin will be here? People will be bullish or bearish here in this area. Everyone will be bullish. Well, Ethereum to the moon is the best. Okay, people. Dominance is not doing anything. It's like a stable. It's better than a stable coin here. Look at it. Yeah. Nothing we can do about it. I know some of us, including me, I want a mini altcoin season or a dead cat bounce or something to get some of my bags risk free or short or sell half on a double. Yeah. Let's wait. Nothing we can do here. Yeah. Tia, for example. I want Tia to pump Bucur. To get me risk free. To get me the fuck out from that big position. And I have patience and I'll wait. Either it'll go to zero and that will sting a little bit. Or will bounce and get me risk free. And when I'm risk free, I don't care anymore. I could stay there for years. So that's the overview. Let's take a look at the calendar. What do we have today? Tuesday, Wednesday, FOMC minutes in the middle or close to the end of the New York session. That could move the market. Market pumping before the FOMC minutes, it's a good thing. It's not a trap this time. This time is different. Okay. But that's late in the New York session, so we can safely trade today, in my opinion. Okay. Let's start with Bitcoin. 1 hour time frame. Now we have the Monday high and Monday low. Guess what happened? We SFU the Monday low and we bounced. I said I don't want to take this trade. Looking back was a mistake? Yeah, it was. Look at it. We had even a second chance to enter here at the history test. Was the best price action there? No. Market reacted violently? Yes. Do I mind that I didn't participate in this trade? No. I know I cannot catch all the moves. Everything that goes up and down. It's impossible for me to get all the moves. This one, I miss. And I don't worry about. I know that the next bus will come in 10 minutes. I even got some stop losses. But I'm the same guy that scalped like a king here. And I made nice money on the downside. So even if I took a stop loss around here, I don't worry about. Imagine another stop loss here, 0.5. I even posted for everyone. Still, I'm not worried about because the profit is bigger than the stop losses. Now, what we did here, we SFU this level, yeah, and now we are trying to retest that level as a resistance on lower time frame. If you put 5-minute chart, you'll understand. Is this price action bullish? Will go to the moon, AB equals CD? Possible. But I see some weakness here on lower time frame. Maybe when we open the London session, we'll see some SFU of the highs and then dump, or short reload zone and then dump, or yams and dump. So I took this stop loss. People, that's another example. I want to say for the beginners, that's another example why you don't fuck around with stop loss. If your stop loss is here, respect that stop loss. Imagine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times bigger if you didn't have a clear stop loss. A scalp without stop loss is risking the entire account. You can lose all the money in your account in one trade without stop loss. If you are playing cross, if you are playing isolated, well, you'll say, well, I got liquidated. But the liquidation events, if you don't have a stop loss and you define the risk by the amount of money you are risking, is bad. Why? Look at the fees. Look how you get liquidated, how much you are paying instead of hitting the stop loss. And if you do a math for 1,000 trades, you'll understand why the fuck is better, a lot better to have a stop loss before liquidation event, even if you are playing isolated. But if I need to tell you that information now and didn't know, You don't have any fucking business to trade on 5-minute chart. You should know all these things before you even start trading 5-minute chart. So think about that. Now, let's go back on 1 hour. This is the SFU level, 72K, important level. Can we think short here on lower time frame? Yes. Can we think lower time frame mountain man, short reload zone and then dump from this rejection here? Yes. Can we think SFU of this level? Yes. What is my thinking here? Short. Why? Even if I clone this range and if I put it above, I still have to think short. About you people, you should know that. Okay, I take this. I took this range, clone it, and I put it here. Look at it. Look at this area here. It's not okay to think short in the middle of this range, but if we pump here, it's a good idea to think short. And I'm talking with day traders now, not with swing traders. Swing traders, stay out. So yeah, if we pump back up here, even on any attempt here, any weakness here. Anyway, what I could play on 1 hour, I could play short here. If the market will pump like crazy, don't go and attempt 10 times to short. Wait for a clear setup. Next level is here. Next SFU level. I don't think we'll go so high, but who am I to tell the market what to do? The market will do whatever it wants. So if the market will go there, I'll short. Like I said here, if the market will pump to 72, I'll short. Like I was forced here to take the trade. If the market will come here, I'll short. I don't know what will happen. Two things could happen. Either will hit my take profit, either will hit my stop loss. This time hit my stop loss. Okay. That's cost of doing business. Next boss. Okay. Now, Ethereum. Similar story. If you clone this Monday range and you put it above, you'll see something. But in the same time, this short reload zone is not valid. We need to put a bigger one now. Look at it. Where we are here. In the short reload zone. If we'll hit, for example, Shark. Is Shark a good idea to play? Yeah. So, I know that you'll see today. You'll see today a lot of, if you'll pay attention, you'll see a lot of people becoming bullish all of a sudden. Becoming bullish. I'll wait for a Shark, I'll wait for a setup, but I'm forced by my plan to think short. I'm not saying you should do the same, people. No, I'm saying what I'll do with my own money. That's my thinking. That's my plan. You can become bullish and buy the dip. I'm not saying it's not possible. So, for example, here, if Ethereum will retest the Monday high, go and buy the dip if you want. Why not? It's a support. This is clearly accepting above. Anyway, so the higher we go, the more aggressive I'll become shorting the market. Aster, all over the place, but nothing happening. Yeah, they are still taking money from beginners here. Tao, we bounce like crazy here in the short reload zone. I remember a stupid trader said, if we'll come here in this area and I'll see weakness and I'll see Shark or I'll see SFU, I will short the market. Let's see what will happen. I'm watching. Hype, similar, but no short reload zone. For Hype, I think I should wait for Shark here. Look at this level here. Too many confluence at 41.8. Maybe an SFU, but my first attempt will be here. We'll see. Yeah? I'm not saying go and short here. No. Wait for a clear setup. Let's take this SFU. We'll probably respect this one. Will dump a little bit, then we'll pump a bit higher. If we'll accept at this level, okay, I could attempt a small short. If we'll SFU this level, I could attempt a short again. I know what will happen, if it will be a win or if it will be a loss, no. But that's my plan. I'll trade and I'll find out if the market will reach the level. Solana. Solana all over the place. It's not bullish, it's not bearish, it's just weaker than the rest. And it's going sideways. Trying to hold that $80 level. Because like I said multiple times, if we lose this level on higher time frame, Solana is kind of fucked until $40. So, pay attention. Yes, on lower time frame. Look at it. Look how nice it is. We SFU this level. We have higher levels to SFU here, here. Is this Monday high there and waiting for a retest? Yes. I should believe the story that the market will go to the moon because the war is over. Really? When the war started, the market dumped, or the market dumped before? And in the war, the beginning of the war, kind of bounced. Some insiders knew before the event. That's the question. Will be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Will be something to trap the public again and again and again. Questions that a trader should answer every day. What we can do here? Well, this is an SFU level, even on 1 hour. You can play an SFU on 1 hour. If you are not sharp for 5-minute chart. If the market will accept and close 1 hour before this level, below this SFU level, well, then you have a nice window of risk. You know what to do. Short, stop loss above the week high, leave with the results. If will be acceptable setup here with a small window of risk, and you target the Monday high, which is important, you can see confluence here, you have a nice risk to reward here. So you can hunt, definitely you can hunt a short idea here. Closing the gap, Monday high, important. So if you find a setup here that will trigger and you'll get short and you'll take the profit here, you should have kind of, I don't know, 3-4 R, which is really nice. Gold. Now let me show about gold. Yeah, I could pump higher, but if you do something like this, do you see it? Or you don't see it? There you go. Now, either we accept to the next and we step 1 step higher, either we accept back here, EM out and retest. Play your setups, people. Yesterday in the VIP, someone told me his opinion. Well, we'll go to 72 and then we'll go this and we'll do that. And I said, you can be right, you can be wrong. Doesn't matter. Our opinions don't worth shit. 2 cents. That's the max. And I don't think even 2 cents. Why? Doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. What is important is to play my setups at specific levels with a good risk management. Yeah? Because everyone has an opinion. Everyone has multiple opinions. And you can change your opinion as many times as you want. But show me a setup, the same setup over and over and over again. And show me how are your results after 100 trades. As long as you say, well, the Bitcoin will go to 80K. And by coincidence, or maybe you had a hunch, the market goes to 80K. And you come back and say, well, I told you so. You saw it. That is telling me one thing and one thing only. You are not a trader. You are not here to make money. You have a lot of work to do until you'll become a trader. And probably you don't have too many chances because you are looking for something else. You are looking to be right. You are looking to tell me, I told you so. Look at me. I said, you say exactly like I said. You are not here to make money, because if you are here to make money, you'll play your setups. Yeah. Even if you have an opinion, if you don't have a setup, you stay the fuck out. Even if you have a different opinion, but you have a setup in the other direction, you take the fucking setup. You think I didn't saw the market pumping yesterday, and I didn't suspect that the market will pump to 72? That's why I posted the SFU there. I said, well, I'll try here and I'll try here. But I still played this short here. Why? That was my fucking setup on 5-minute chart. I had to play it. Okay. You can see gold trying to consolidate this move. If we'll aim out, we'll dump back down here. If we'll manage to hold this level, we'll do another step higher, which means another range above. Silver all over the place, following gold this time. Yeah? Even if you see 7% here and gold only 3%. Okay, so back on Bitcoin. I'm short with the SFU setup from 72 level. I posted on VIP. I don't know if I posted on general chat, but I definitely posted on VIP. I'll fade this move. I don't want to participate and be a happy camper. Let's clap and let's go to the moon. I don't believe the story. The indicators, the overall market, everything is telling me to be careful and maybe even to short. So I'll just do that. In the same time, people, I'll say it again. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm here to blab away about what I do with my own money. Edutainment. That's it. I'll not take credit for your wins, but I'll not take the blame for your losses. What trade you take, how much you risk is your fucking problem. Yeah, we have disclaimer at the beginning, we have disclaimer at the end, we have disclaimer when you join. Well, we don't have a disclaimer if you leave. You don't need that. Maybe we should say that if you leave Crypto Traders Arena and you go and follow influencer, you'll probably lose money. Anyway, that's something else. Okay. Wednesday usually is kind of boring because we have Trump and Iran and back and forth. They stopped the war, they paused the war or not. We'll probably have volatility. If you are bullish and you say, well, Paul, I'm bullish, I want to buy. Don't go and buy the market buy here. Wait for a proper fucking retest. Let's remove this one and let's see where we should long if you are bullish. There you go. Accepting back here. This is a support. 69. Yeah, support and resistance. Maybe here, if the market will dump here and will form a W, maybe you can say, well, enough, it's enough. We confirm higher, we retested, we are in the mountain man or in the long relow zone, and I see a W with some bullish divergence, let's long. It's possible to be more aggressive and take the pump chaser zone, 50% confluence with Monday high. Yep, let's see what will happen. Do we get a W there? What happened? What the fuck happened here? Pump chaser. There you go. Can you see the pump chaser zone? Confluence with Monday high. Probably some confluence with a gap here. No? So yeah, first level is pump chaser zone. If we get a rejection here, and if we get a W, and if we get a general setup or something. Yeah? So, bullish scenario, market dumps here, but by then I'll be definitely risk free on my short. And if I see a double and if I see a clear setup, maybe I'll attempt a long. Why not? I'm here to trade. I'm here to make money. If the market will dump in the long reload zone, 69 usually give us a bounce. By then, my short from 72 will be deep in profit. Okay, I'm blabbing away for 37 minutes already, people. I think it's enough. So, we'll be back most probably next Wednesday with the daily crypto plan live streams. Until then, I'll be silent. I'll just post if I see an idea. I'll try to stay out, spend some quality time with my family and my friends. I suggest to do the same. Don't be too aggressive. Don't be too... If you're celebrating, when you are celebrating, celebrate. When you are trading, trade. It's that simple. Don't mix those two. Never works. Yeah? I don't want you to be the guy that is at the table with the family. Yeah? Everyone is discussing, everyone is spending quality time, and you are staying with your phone in your hand and you are trembling because you have a loss, or your trade is deep in a loss because you forgot to put a stop loss. Don't do that. When you are celebrating, celebrate. Stay there, spend quality time. You know how they say, try to know your family. They are nice guys. Yeah. Okay. That being said, let's call it a live stream. I don't know if I'll be still around. I could open the New York session just to have it. If I'm at my desk, I'll open it. If I'm not at my desk, I'll not open it. Yeah. Yeah, you can ask your question in the Discord, man. No, you can ask your question in Discord. To enter in Discord, use Subscore. Okay? That being said, people, see you around. Tag me on Discord, Zaid, if you have any questions. Okay. See you next time, people. Take care.